Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I am excited to go over this topic with all of you. If you've been following me for quite some time now, you know that I've been making the jump into non-toxic beauty. Whether you follow me on Instagram at Makeup by Josephine, or on Facebook at Glamour by Josephine, or here on YouTube at Josephine Fusco, you have noticed that I have been starting to incorporate non-toxic beauty, whether it's organic or they just don't have toxic ingredients, or they just don't contain xenoestrogens in their skincare. So I decided to just do this video on the importance of non-toxic beauty. Being in the beauty industry, for so many years, I would never have thought that the products that I use on my skin would actually pose a threat to my health. So I want to share a little bit of my journey with all of you so that maybe I can touch one of you in your home and you might have experienced the same things that I have. So for years, I've always eaten healthy, or so I thought I've eaten healthy. And I've tried very hard to have the best proteins, the best vegetables, the best fruits. And I've always read health books. I mean, the last probably 7 years, I've dove right into all these really, really good healthy eating books from doctors that I follow on social media. And they've been eye-opening for me. But little did I know that that was only a portion of how I would feel. But what intrigued me the most is 2 years ago I started my journey with essential oils, and it was by far one of the best experiences I've ever encountered, and it really helped me maintain the wellness aspect in my home, and even for my son and my husband and myself. So I changed a lot of different things the last 2 years, but I would have never thought that makeup was posing such a huge threat to my well-being. Also skincare products and personal care products. I never really dug deep enough across all of my studies that I've done to even look that deep, because I basically just trusted the ingredients, or basically trusted the companies that were sending me products. So I was looking into my own products, that how could they be so bad for us? Almost a year ago, I decided to dig a little bit deeper in the beauty aspect. And I was reading an article from a wellness advocate, or a nutritionist, a clinical nutritionist named Krista Orecchio. I'm going to put some of her books down below if any of you want to read on some of the stuff that she talks about. And there was a big topic in there about personal care ingredients in our makeup and our skincare. And that's when the light bulb went off. I started to read all about the ingredients that our makeup has. And I sat there, I have a complete blog post on this. So if you guys want to know a little bit more, I'm going to put it down below. There's 3 blog posts that I did recently. One is on xenoestrogens, one is why I chose safer beauty products, and that'll give you a little bit more details as to why I made the change. And when I actually sat down and started to read all the ingredients that actually could pose a threat on my health, I just could not believe what I was reading. Now, if you back up a few years ago, I wasn't feeling very well. I was very fatigued. And most of the time, the doctors had told me that it was just due to a lot of stress. So because I didn't take care of myself the right way, I also found out this year that I am hypothyroid. And the truth is, regular practitioners did not find this for me. I was told that I was actually completely healthy and that I was picture perfect health according to my blood work. Something didn't sit right with me, so I dug a little bit deeper, and that's why I actually dove into all of this holistic options for myself on eating, because I never really felt 100% quite right. I didn't feel the way I did in my 20s, so something has to be wrong. Even though I'm approaching 38, it just doesn't make sense to me why I was having all these issues. Fast forward a little bit. What I also did find out is that every single product that I was putting on my body was actually causing a lot of stress to my immune system. So here we go. This is the whole reason as to why I am doing this video. So little did I know, being in this industry, that the beauty industry hasn't been regulated since 1938. And since then, over 80,000 ingredients that contain toxic chemicals which cause cancer and other autoimmune diseases are in our personal care and beauty products. So reading all of this, I was so upset. I started to dig through all of my products to find out really what was happening and what I was doing to myself, and I didn't realize it. And when you suffer from fatigue, there's a lot of underlying issues as to where it's coming from. And you would never know I was tired because I'm such a happy-go-lucky type of personality that I always push myself and push myself and push myself. I couldn't push myself anymore. But I still, in front of everyone, would just remain the same. But deep down inside, I was so tired. When I started to incorporate non-toxic beauty into my regimen, that is when I started to notice that I was getting better. So for me, it was not only that I was taking care of myself with the proper supplements and eating right, because I've always done that. Now I just eliminated inflammatory foods. But in addition to that, I started really digging a little bit deeper into the products that I was using. The good thing is that 2 years ago, I stopped using bad skincare products, and I went completely non-toxic with doTerra Verage Skincare, and I'm so thankful that I did that. But in the meantime, I was still using like other eye creams and body creams that I had, and so just a few months ago, I decided I have to get rid of everything. So there was a couple of things that I want to discuss, and one of them is xenoestrogens. So most of the makeup that we have, if you go take a look in your vanity drawers with myself after reading my blog post, you'll see all the bad ingredients in my blog post and how terrible they are for us and what they really do to our bodies. And these are considered xenoestrogens, which are endocrine disruptors. So if you know anyone that has any type of inflammatory response or any type of autoimmune disorder, and that could mean anything. That could mean hypothyroid, MS, it could mean alopecia, anything that is in that bracket of autoimmune disorder. Xenoestrogens are endocrine disruptors, cause one of the biggest threats on the body. Okay, I want you to remember that. What it does is it's actually a fake hormone that the body absorbs through the skin, and they're endocrine disruptors, which will mimic a fake hormone, and your body will start to actually pick up on that hormone and create more hormones that are actually more harmful towards us. It takes approximately 26 seconds for the chemicals in beauty, makeup, and skincare products, personal care products, to be absorbed into our skin, into our body, okay? 26 seconds. So I want you to think about what you're putting on your skin every single day and how it's impacting your life. If you think that you feel pretty normal on the day-to-day but have fatigue, or your skin is irritated, or you're getting hives. I have people that email me that don't have any resolution for their skin. The doctors aren't able to help them, and they have hives everywhere, or they have bumps everywhere, redness, and we're talking redness aside from rosacea, okay? It really has a lot to do with what you're putting on your body every single day, even down to your shampoo, okay? There's a lot of preservatives in shampoo. So the FDA, because there's no regulations here in the United States, the FDA actually is okay with having a lot of these cancer-causing chemicals in our products. So for me, I had to detox my beauty bag, and it was very hard for me at first because I was actually so upset at the fact that I was using these ingredients every day that everyone was telling me were clinical, were safe, had a great background, products that I knew that were long lasting. I mean, the things that I was finding out about 9 to 10 months ago, it was horrible. And being a makeup artist, it was one of the most painful things I had to read about, because I loved getting beauty products from the drugstore, and I loved getting beauty products from Sephora. And of course, I have makeup products in my kit that I use on my clients all the time. And I always had people ask me about non-toxic beauty, but I couldn't find products that I was really in love with. But now, because of so much awareness that other makeup artists and people that are having health issues, that are connecting these health issues to the products that they're using on their body, we're raising awareness. And I am just so happy to say that I encourage all of you to really try to change your beauty routine if you can. If it's very overwhelming for you to start to do it with just your makeup, start with your skincare. Start that way first. Skincare is one of the most important steps in any makeup routine. It's something that I've always educated my clients on. And I think now more than ever, I feel so safe and comfortable to say that I'm completely obsessed with the doTerra skincare line, because there are no xenoestrogens in the Verage skincare line. If you go back a few videos and you go to 2 steps to glowing skin, I go over all of the collagen peptides that are good for us to help our gut rebalance itself. And I also go over the doTerra Verage Skincare line and why I like it and how it's helped so many of my clients and how it's great for the skin and it's great for anti-aging minus all of the bad ingredients. And if you do want to detox your beauty bag like I did, you're going to want to go back, reference back to that blog post that I have and see all the ingredients that are in that blog post that I posted and what you're using every single day. You also want to go to the EWG, which is the Environmental Working Group. And over there, you can type in any makeup product that you own and it will tell you a rating from 0 and all the way up on what contains, what is the ingredients are causing that you are using. So when I did that, I was devastated. I was beyond devastated because these are things I was using every single day and I wouldn't have even thought that they would pose such a threat on my body. So I do discuss how 1 in 3 women will get cancer and 1 in 2 men will get cancer. A big portion of this is not only the foods that we are eating, but the products that we're using every single day. Infertility is at a rise. Autoimmune disorder is at a rise. Hypothyroid is at a rise, adrenal fatigue is at a rise, ADD is at a rise, asthma is at a rise, cancer is at a rise. So the chemicals that we use every single day pose a serious threat to our health. So I just want to make that all of you aware what's been happening behind the scenes. Sometimes I'm a little MIA on YouTube, and that's because I've just been doing so much research and I've been diving into this because I want to be able to educate everyone on the importance of using better beauty products, better skincare products, better makeup products, better personal care products. So I usually get products that have an EWG rating between 0 and 2. So to me, I find those to be the best. If you go a little higher, 3, and I think from 3 to 5, sometimes there are products in there that contain citrus in there. And the reason why those are a little higher on the scale is because some people do have a citrus allergy. Products that I like, and you're probably now saying to yourself, okay, Josephine, well, what do you recommend? So a couple of products that I like. One company is Beautycounter. I happen to love their foundation, their Tint Skin Foundation, which I actually did a few reviews and discussions on this. I love their lipsticks. I love their lip glosses. They also, another reason why I like Beautycounter is because in the United States, since we have not been regulated since 1938, there is somewhere around like 36 chemicals that are banned. If you travel outside of the United States into Europe and Canada, there are over 1,500 chemical ingredients banned in beauty products, okay? And that goes to tell you how behind we are in this field. And I do remember someone mentioned to me in a video that I posted, I think a month or 2 ago, about how glowing my skin was, and it looked amazing. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. I switched to non-toxic beauty. I use every single day collagen peptides, which are excellent for the skin and healing of the gut. And then I also have changed all of my makeup products. My skincare is top notch with doTerra, the Verage Skincare line. I've also incorporated essential oils in my home to get rid of all the toxins, including our cleaning agents that we're using, which actually is so bad for our skin. So I really didn't know any of this and I had to share all of this with you. Love using all good shampoos, conditioners, and body cream, and I get all of that stuff from doTerra. Now Beautycounter has all of that as well. doTerra also has toothpaste, so I've changed my toothpaste in my home. I've pretty much changed everything within the last 2 years. And my advice to you is if you're all or nothing and you're ready to do this and want to do this, just comment down below and I'll tell you exactly how to get started and how to change your life. If you want to do a little at a time, you can also comment down below and just tell me what products you're interested in changing first, and I'll guide you down the path on what makes the most sense. Nothing about my channel is going to change. I have not converted every single thing to non-toxic beauty because not everybody wants to hear about it and not everybody wants to learn about it. So the only thing I'm going to change now is I'm going to give a rating on products that I discussed that are not non-toxic, okay? The ones that I know pose a very big threat to our skin in the beauty industry. So I will be doing an EWG rating on those products that I review. So look out for those, and I hope you like this video, and please let me know if there's any way that I can help. I love you guys so much. I want to thank all my new subscribers for joining, and I'd love to hear from you on this topic. Love you guys.